Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the Oakland Coliseum. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ace Lyles gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So striding in, Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Victor.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks.
The designated hitter.
As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
One.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. It's the Tigers 0. A's coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Standing in, number 50. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. In there for strike 1.
That's up.
Now that's popped up, but Fegley will have room behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Standing in now, number 34. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. but a foul ball, 1-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up. Now batting, Kristen Stewart. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit down the line at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One gone here in the Detroit third. And now here's Brandon Dixon.
The first baseman, number 12, Brandon Dixon.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that...
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Victor Reyes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at bat, Jordy Mercer.
Batting, the shortstop.
In there, strike 1.
0-1 Mercer.
Oh, 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Popped him up. Simeon waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, John Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Digging in, number 50. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
One.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Striding in, Nico Goodrum. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Heading out towards shallow right. Laureano has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
Now batting, number 34.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Brendan Dixon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1. Up, pop straight up. Lyles has a play. 2 down. So digging in now, Jeimer Candelario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax?
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Victor Reyes. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
3-1 to him now. Fouled away. And And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in once again, John Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Under it is the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, number 50. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Stepping up now, Niko Goodrum. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
So he makes it through 7 innings, but they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game here in inning number 8.
Yeah, Matty V, that just goes to show you how hard it is to pitch a no-no. Gets through 21 consecutive outs without getting up a hit, D-Roll, but that wasn't the case here to start off the 8th.
Yeah, so much has to go into it. You need to be a little lucky, and you need to be a little good right there. Flip the script on the offensive standpoint. They've stayed with their approach, haven't come out of it. Hopefully this gets them jump started.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping into the box, Kristen Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up. Brandon Dixon steps in now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 1-0 the count. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Laureano will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Jordy Mercer now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Athletics took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ace Lyles earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to TheShow19.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base.
The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Colby Allard, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts.
4-4. Take your base. He's out.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rangers.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
0-1 count and the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The next 0-2. Popped him up. Profar over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Texas, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pence playing here in his home state of Texas. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate. All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And you see it there on your screen, strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. So a 2-out single gives them new life here in the inning, but it's a bright spot in what's been a fairly dismal season offensively for them in terms of overall batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Kiner Falefa leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Rangers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here it comes.
Leading off for the Rangers.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Guzman.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Chapman brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One out, nobody on. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will bang up against the wall.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Texas. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now, oh my, this ball is crossed. Look at it go. Gone. Into the box now, Hunter Pence.
Now batting.
As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Simeon. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The center fielder.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So next to the plate for Texas, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Elvis Andrus.
Number 1, shortstop.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Swing, drive. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
You think he's not setting a tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Davis on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers lead. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Shin-Soo Choo.
The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Popped him up. Fegley over to his left. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Slight ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
4-4, take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. 3. 4-4, take the base. 3. 3.
Carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits.